So welcome to Fun Fitness. I'm standing close to the camera so that you could hear me better. My name is Jan, and so basically we stretch, move, and work some weight, do some weights, work on our agility, focus, strength, endurance, and all that. An overall exercise fitness class. And then reminders to go at your own pace. We start out in the chair and then later we'll stand up. You have the option of staying in the chair the whole time or trying the standing, because we'll do some balancing, weights, and movement out of the chair. Make sure that the area around you is very clear. There's nothing, your weights should be under the chair, and that the area around you is you're not going to bump into anything, and your legs have freedom to move. And also not using a rolling chair, but some kind of a sturdy chair that's comfortable for you, preferably without arms. And then have your water handy, your favorite beverage handy, so that you can take sips throughout and not to feel any pressure to do anything you're not comfortable doing. So everybody's challenged in his or her own way, and so modify it, and I'll also offer you modification. Okay, so we're going to start seated. And I think you can see all of me here, right? Yes, all of me. Okay, let me tilt it down just a little bit more so that it doesn't have to be so much head space. Okay, great. So, oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet about hip width apart. And let me grab a pillow here. And you want to move the skin so you feel your sits bones underneath you, so you're nice and balanced and firm in the chair. And then if you want, you can take a pillow behind you so that you want your feet on the floor, but you don't have to sit all the way back. But if you want a cushion, if not, if it's okay for you, forgo the cushion. I don't have my shoes on because of my neighbor, but I recommend that you have shoes and don't have carpet around you or anything. Just watch your area. You know how it goes. So we're gonna, our feet about hip width, move the skin, and go ahead and spread your toes in your shoes. Lift them up off the ground. So you want to spread the toes and then squeeze them and spread the toes and squeeze them. And you can do your hands at the same time. Spread the fingers of the toes and squeeze, open and squeeze, open, squeeze. 4 more, 4. And really squeeze those toes and squeeze those hands. Then curl the knuckles. And 2 more. And 1. Good. So can everyone hear me okay? Great. You can hear me all right. Okay, good. So let's take those shoulders up by the ears, back and down. We'll take it up and back and down. Inhale, up, back and down. And again, inhale, up, exhale. And then let's just start to roll them, loosening the throat and the neck, not scrunching in the shoulders. Inhale, up and back and down, and 1 more time like that. And breathe in, take the arms halfway up, and exhale, take it down. And breathe in, arms halfway up, and exhale, take it down. Inhale. While you do this, root your feet. So you want your feet and legs starting to engage. Inhale, up and back and down. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, push it down with some force. Inhale, up. Maybe we take it a little bit higher all the way if you want to. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, palms together. You can even clap your hands. They're there somewhere. Then bring it down. Good job, everybody. Inhale, up, clap, bring it down. 2 more times like that. Stretch, inhale, exhale, And inhale, exhale. Great. Now we'll take the chin to the chest and we'll just round the back. So we're gonna round the back, exhale, inhale. This is a nice warm up for your spine. I'll turn sideways so you can see. We wanna go exhale, round like you're being punched in the stomach, and inhale, up. So we go exhale, inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, pull the belly in, inhale, up. Exhale, inhale, lift up. Exhale, maybe you want to extend one arm and pull up, and then extend the other. Exhale, inhale, up. Exhale, inhale, up. Exhale, inhale, up. Now let's try both arms if you want. Exhale, working the navel to the spine. Inhale, up. Great. So let's take the arms forward like we're gonna swim. It's a nice, beautiful, calm. You're in like a cove or something, maybe a nice pool. And it's nice, beautiful water stretching, pulling through that water. Round your back. And we just want to warm up the shoulders and the neck. So like a swim, swim. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, drop your head, round your back. Inhale, exhale. You don't have to straighten your arm. You can just kind of do it like that, just whatever suits you best. And your own pace, if you need to slow it down. And exhale, maybe take it a little bit bigger. One more time on each side. Really stretch that back. The shoulders feels good. And exhale. Great. And then let's take those arms up and see if it feels a little bit looser. Try not to arch the back. Exhale down. Inhale up just one time like that. Exhale down. And let's take the chin to the chest and do some neck stretches. So exhale. Inhale, focus forward. Exhale down. Breathe in. Stretch the back of the neck. And up. And one more time like that. Down, chin to the chest. And up. Good. And now look right. And center. Look left. And center. Look right. And center. Look left. Center. It's right. Center. Left. And again, to the right and to the left. Good. Now let's take the ear to the shoulder. So we go right ear to right shoulder. Really let it stretch right here. If you want, you can give it a little massage with your left hand. Kind of loosen up the skin and muscles. Yeah, it's the other side, so the side that's stretched. So we'll go over to the left and then take our right hand, stretch the right side of the neck. You can do this opposite hand too. Do this hand. Okay, and we'll go to the right. Stretch your jaw, your mouth. Really open the mouth wide. And other side. And stretch. And one more time to the right, feeling better. And to the left. And from here, we're just gonna circle our head like you're rubbing your forehead on something. So let the forehead drop, slide it over to the left. Yep. And then let the forehead drop and roll it over to the right. So a few times like that. Just letting the neck stretch, that cervical spine, letting it unfuse, lengthen, separate, How about a couple more times like that at your own pace? Loosening up that neck. Great job, and back to the center. Roll those shoulders. So we're gonna go forward with a flat back and then come back up. So we just go forward, pitch forward with a flat back and up. So I'll turn sideways. So I'm going forward with a flat back. Yep, so I'm not rounding. If you can, stay flat, reach forward. And if you want, try an arm. One arm reaches and pull it in. Let's do pour with one arm. So you have the option of with an arm or without, but we just want to forward and fold. And keep that navel to the spine. Good job. And exhale. Inhale. Now to the other side. Exhale. Stretch. It's also stretching that lower back, the leg. Exhale. And now we're going to take it forward, drop your head, and a big round back to come up. So inhale, chest forward. Exhale, drop the head, and a big round back from the base of the spine. Grow, 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 grow tall. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, continue. One more time. Big chest forward, drop the head. Big round back. Exaggerate it. And then hit an imaginary wall. Grow, 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 grow. Nice and tall. Arms come forward. And back. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, lift and reach. Try not to arch that back. One more time, inhale up. And exhale. Good job. Let's take a little bit of water, just a quick water break. And reminder, anytime you need a break, to take a break. So we'll move on to the lower leg, to the legs, the lower body. Again, move the skin so you feel your sits bones, sitting up nice and tall. And we'll just point and flex the foot, right? So I go point and flex and point and flex. Either leg you want to do, right leg, left leg, whichever one you started with. Point, flex, lift it up, take it down. Point it, flex, point, and flex. So we're really trying to work that ankle and the toes, the dexterity of the foot. That helps you with your balance, not your hip. Good, and then we'll hold it up and squeeze. So you can hold it up from here, interlace the fingers, point and flex, extend it out and point and flex. Point it out, bend it in. Big point, big flex. Extend like you're moving through water. Inhale up, exhale down. Even if you're here, that's fine. Even if you're down far towards the floor, it all works. Inhale up, exhale. Last one, we're gonna hold it and circle the foot and sit up nice and tall. Circle it the other way. Work that ankle. Spread those toes. And we're here and we're gonna open and close. Open and close. So I'm holding up my leg, working that inner thigh, working through the hips, the pelvis. Open and close. and close, and you can use your hand for resistance. How about 4 more? 4, 3, navel to spine, 2, and 1. Good, and then we'll give the back a little bit of a break by stretching forward to your own degree. Even if you want to take your hands to the floor and drop your head, maybe that feels good. Stretch out those arms, reach them forward. Try not to hold the breath, keep the breath flowing, like the engine running. Take out your head and inhale, rolling up nice and easy. Exhale, get an imaginary wall. Stack that spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Ooh, and inhale, arms come up. All right, and then we'll do the other side. So whatever leg you did, let's do that other leg. If you have 3 legs, well, you'll have to do the other one on your own. So we go point and flex and point and flex. Going at your own pace, try to get those toes to touch the floor. Really point it, work that ankle. A lot of energy and effort in pointing and flexing and point and flex. Point, because that ankle gets tight and that has a lot to do with your balance. Point and flex. 1 more, point it and flex it. And then to bring it up to your own degree, you could just start here. You can hold it, interlacing those fingers, and point and flex. Point it, flex it. Sit up nice and tall. Good job, everybody. And then we'll extend that leg. Okay, so we're working the knee, stretching the calf, the shin, the foot, the leg, the hamstring, the quadricep. And we point it and flex it. Also strengthening our core, navel to spine, strengthening the lower back, the abdomen, your overall posture. Point it real hard, bring it in. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 4 more. Really stretch that leg. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, breathe, exhale out. 1 more time. If you need a break, take a break. If you want to put your leg down, you can, and kind of massage it out. So you can do this with the foot down on the floor, or you can hold it up and kind of guide it out. So we'll take it out and squeeze. Inhale, exhale, working our outer thigh, outer glute, inner thigh, hip flexor, core. And let's go for 4. We're getting that lateral movement in the leg. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Massage it out. And then we'll take our chest forward and reach forward. If you want, you can just stay here. If it hurts your lower back and you don't want to bend forward, that's fine too. Now we'll take it down as long as you don't feel dizzy. Stretch those arms again out in front of you as far as you can. To stretch the shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. Take your hands above your knees and press to roll it up with a big round back. So we're going to bring our feet together. We take our right hand on our right leg. Make sure you feel balanced in your chair. And bring your left arm up and stretch it over to the right. Is that to the right? Yeah. Are you holding your breath? No, no, no. And bring it up. Let's do that 3 more times where we stretch up and over, stretching through those intercostals, getting some air into the lungs, stretching through the ribs, and up, and breathe in, and exhale over. Hold it, stretch. You can even look up at the ceiling or look down to the floor. Keep your left leg firmly planted and strong so your left hip isn't lifting up, right? That's part of our balance. And bring it up. And 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. exhale. Look up if you want to. Look down if you want to. That helps stretch the neck. Then inhale, come up. And then we'll take it over to the other side. Go the left hand here, right arm reaches up. And then pull down the ribs and pull the navel into the spine. Firm your right leg. Exhale to take it over. If you want, you can put your hand on the side of the chair if that feels like more balance. But try not to crush into the left side. Keep your right hip, leg grounded and counterbalance. And you'll notice which side is tighter. Like I feel like this side for me is tighter. I'm having a little bit more of a difficulty holding that stretch. I feel like I'm going to kind of topple over. So inhale up and exhale, stretch it. And we want to stretch through those ribs, stretch through the waistline, lengthen the upper body, lift the chest. Look up if you want to, look down. And just remember, as difficult as it might seem or feel, by the end of the class, you feel a lot better. So just know that little increments of improvement happen all through the class. So inhale up and exhale, over stretch. And for this one, we'll just do one more because I think we did 4, but just in case. Exhale, over stretch, lengthen. Get that right hip to pull away in opposition of the right chest. And the right shoulder comes down. And breathe. Did you hold your breath? No. So now we're going to take, you have a chair where you can hold on to the side, the back of the chair with your hands and kind of scooch forward. Yeah, so I just want to stretch my, I'll turn to the side and show you. So this is nice. Even if you just want to do one arm, say, this is a nice shoulder stretch. So again, I can take both arms, you push back with those hips. And then say the higher that you go up that chair, the more of a stretch you get here. So whatever you feel is your maximum, maybe the sides, maybe just one arm, maybe just here, right? So you have options. What feels best for you? And we'll keep that chest forward, pull the navel to the spine. Now let's hold on with our left hand and reach with the right. So I'm pulling back I'm extending my right arm. I'm sorry, did I say left arm? And then extending the right in the opposite direction. So it's like an arrow going through. Stretch. And then pull yourself to come up using that left hand. And then we'll go forward with both. Make sure you're not arching your back, navel to spine. Hold on here and then reach in the opposite direction. While the right hand holds onto the chair, you reach with the left. And come up. And then let's try both again and see if you can climb up a little bit higher. Again, getting those hips to go back, shoulders back, and then come up. Great job, everyone. So now we will take the legs out into a straddle. And again, not arching the back, not dipping the pelvis. Just to pull my pants up. Carrie would pull up your pants. And then we're going to stretch over. Now we start to incorporate a little bit more hips and belly, a little bit a bigger stretch and inner thighs, and up, over. Inhale, up, exhale, stretch through that waist. See if you can make a line from your hip all the way through the chest and through the arm. And then you can even stretch your hands when you're up there. Breathe. Are you holding your breath? Don't. And up. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that right hip down. There you go. Try to straighten. Stretch your hands while you're there. Go ahead. Grab some sunshine. Bring it in. And then inhale. Come up. Big sweep. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen through the chest. Navel to spine. Let the air into that upper body. Let the upper body strengthen and lengthen and open and bring it down. So now we'll go forward. Yeah, and this is a good stretch for your inner thighs. If you feel like it, you can take the knees, elbows to the knees. And then if you feel like it, you can take the hands to the floor and drop your head. It's up to you. Whatever works for you. And take your left hand on your knee, your right hand above the knee, and then big round back. Push your hands into the legs to roll it up. So we're using the resistance to help us increase the intensity of the stretch. So let's go. Arms come up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift the chest, reach. Exhale, take it down. If you want to, walk your hands to the right knee or the right foot. Keep your hips pulling back. Make sure you don't take too much weight forward. You want your weight going back so you're balanced in the chair. And then let's walk the hands to the left knee or the left foot. Are you breathing? Try not to hold your breath. This is one of those where you end up holding your breath and you don't realize it. Back to the center. And then let's push to round up. Push the hands into the leg above your knee. Nice warm up for that spine. Inhale, arms come up and bring it forward. And then we'll just stop. Tap the tops of the hands and the other hand. And go stop, tap, tap. Good, and bring it together. Great. Take some water if you need it. How you doing? Okay, so I'm going to turn the chair so you can see. This is good practice for you know how you get up out of your chair and you're like, right? I'm not saying you do that, but if you do, that feeling, right, that you're like, I don't know. So we're going to work on getting up out of the chair, core muscles, stability. So you push your feet into the floor, breathe in, and we're going to just, remember how we were doing those things, just pitching forward a little, lifting the chest. Push your feet into the floor, really firm your legs. Come up and back. So we're just going to rock up and sit down like your friend. So it's all from here. So we push up and come down. And we're going to push those feet into the floor. Push as you lift the chest. And then reach your booty back and sit. Right? So push those feet like I'm holding them down and come up. So we're working on our leg strength, our glute strength, our core strength, and balance. And let's take it back. And you don't have to come all the way up, okay? So we're just doing a little bit and rock it back. Lift it up. If you want to stand all the way, you can. Pretend like you're sitting on an egg. Don't scrunch it. Inhale up. Nice and slow, okay? Because we're working in here, so we got to focus. We're not just rocking. And back. And that one is very tiring, so don't think you're unusual because we're working our powerhouse, the power part of center of our legs. Okay, great. If you want, check this out. You can even add the arms. You know, no, don't go too crazy. You can do this up and even halfway down and up. We don't even have to go. Let's just do this where we go halfway down and up. Exhale, pull the butt way back. You can see your knees are right in line with your ankles, not in line with your toes. Good job. We're working on some glutes here, some core strength, leg strength, and also balance. Okay, awesome. Let's just stay standing for a second, Ben. That's weird. Good job, everybody. Now let's just march it out. And let it go. Feeling good? How are you doing? Raise your hand. Feeling good? Okay, everyone's feeling good. Okay, great. Work those elbows a little bit. Again, reminder, you don't have a rolling chair. I'm just moving the chair for a second. Standing up for a second. And then because that was kind of strenuous, let's take some water and we'll have a seat. Now there's my air conditioner. Let's get some air. Right, it's so hot. Help us. The humidity is only about 1,000 degrees. That's all right. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take our weight. Oh, let's do that. That looks good. I like that. Let's do that. That's what I forgot. Alan, it's Alan. Is it Alan? Gonna get it right. Oh, Kurt, it was Kurt. Kurt was doing this. I said, oh, that's a good idea. Let's kind of swing and really loosen up. So we'll go point the toes. Good. You point, bend the knees, right? Yep. Keep your body upright. Use those legs like we were just using them. We want to press down. Good job, Dan. Way to go, Cheryl. And then let's march it out. All right, we're going to have a seat, and we'll stand up again, but for now we're going to have a seat. And remember how you sit, the practice what we were doing where you sit and just take your time, no rush. Just sit down. Take water if you need it. And let's, I'll turn it off. It's probably too noisy. Okay, that's better. So roll your shoulders up, back and down. We'll do some bicep curls. I want to make sure that my elbows are forward and not all the way back. When you take it down, don't let it just lock the elbows out, right? You want to bring it forward and resist, hold, so that you're maintaining the I was going to say restriction. What is it? The contraction of the bicep, right? So you want to not lock it out and lose it. Hold on to that grip of the bicep. Shoulders up and back and down, stomach in, and we'll do both arms together. So go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down 2, 3, and 4. It's up and squeeze and down, resist. Now let's go up, 2, 3, and 4, and down 2. So water bottles or weights, maybe you don't want any weights, don't use cans because I don't want to drop it on your foot. Well, I suppose you could, but just be really careful. But best if it's not something with a sharp edge. What I meant, because the weights could drop too. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we're going to go up for 2 and down for 6. So we go up 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's up for 2 and down for 3, 4, 5, 6. It's harder this way. Up for 1, 2, down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up for 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got one more in us. We got up for 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. So now we're going to go. We take the the thumb up on the top of your hand is where the top of the weight and the thumb is up. And we're gonna go just up and pour it down. So this is our shoulder rotator cuff up and pour it down. So thumb comes up and we take it down. It's up for 2 and down for 2. It's up, straight arm if you can, and down. Not so high. It's just shoulder height, and down. Good job. And we're holding it right at the top of the weight. Up for 2, and I got my thumb on the top of the weight. You got that? And down one more time. You can start to feel it here, do you? And down. Good. Let's take that arm across the leg and stretch. So if it's too far, just put it in the inside of your right leg. Otherwise, on the outside of the left stretch. It's like a little bit of a twist. Stretch that back and shoulder. And so we have the right hand on the leg. And then I got my left thumb. And my hand's all the way to the end of the weight, to the top of the weight. And my thumb on top. So that's my guide, right? So I go up for 2 and pour it out. So lift the salt shaker and then pour it out. Or the milk. How about milk? Is it milk? It's oat milk. Up for 2 and down for 2. It's up and 2. Pour it. Turn your hand. There you go. And 2. Good job. Up and 2. Pull it down and 2. I'm going to turn sideways. It's up for 2 and down for 2. Does that help a little to see it sideways? Up for 2. I'm just going arm's length or shoulder height. So thumb up for 2 and take it down. So I'm turning in my shoulders, strengthening those shoulder blades, shoulders, upper body. Up for 2 and down. How about one more? Inhale up and exhale down. Good job. And then we'll take either the hand here or take it all the way over to the other side. And back to the center. Great. So we're going to take the weight on the leg and scooch forward in your chair. Make sure your feet are firmly planted. And we're going to take the leg. We go up and down. So I'm using the weight to help me. It's just like abdominal exercises. These are like stomach crunches, but also leg strength. So I'm going to squeeze it in and resist it down. Exhale here and down. Come a little bit forward like you're being punched in the stomach. So I'll turn sideways so you can see. So I go exhale, up. Don't go so far that your back hurts or that you arch your back. We want to keep that neutral pelvis, navel to spine. So going forward just a little, like the stomach crunches. Exhale and up. Last one and up. Good. And that's also working the hip flexor, the quadriceps. You can kind of massage it out a little bit there. You're allowed to take breaks and massage. It doesn't have to all be. That way we counterbalance everything. We counter it. And then we'll do the other side. How are you doing, everyone? Having fun? Okay. I'm just taking that as a yes. All right. So again, navel to spine, pull your pubic bone up, root the feet, and bring it in and down. Maybe you just go just a little bit down, take it up as high as you can. Really feel that punch in the stomach. Oh, we want to work those abs. We want to work the glutes. We want to work the thighs, hamstring, and also the leg strength overall, like for walking, So let's go for squeeze and hold, squeeze it and hold it. Squeeze, you exhale, inhale up. Can you do 4 more? I think we're doing a little extra on this one. 4 and 3 and 2. And you can also do this one without the weight, and 1. Great job. Coming back around, and then we'll kind of just massage it out. Great. Okay. Now, if you need water, take some water. We're going to go ahead and stand up, but you can stay seated if you want to. We'll do some balancing out of the chair. So we're going to stand up and put one weight down. And we're going to stand to the side of the chair. So you don't have to turn your chair. I'm just showing you what it looks like sideways, right? So I have my right hand on the chair. It doesn't matter, you know, which side you do, but just so you just do both sides. So I have a hand on the chair. I'm right in line with the chair. So I'm not here and I'm not here. My hip is right in line with the back of the chair. And I'm a comfortable distance away from the back of the chair. I'm you know, about where you feel you can hold on, but you don't want to hunker down on it. You're just using it for balance. Now that right leg is nice and firm, or the inner leg is nice and firm. Pull up the kneecap, slight bend in the knee, firm your booty, and firm all your quad and hamstring. That's your strength, right? Navel to spine. And then we're gonna, so we got again, not to lock out the knee, we got this, and we got the bicep, and we're gonna lift up. This is what we were doing earlier, but now we're gonna just do it with one leg. And really firm your right glute. So you wanna see if you can even just maybe balance a little bit, right? We're gonna do 4 more. What's the strongest thing right now is the standing leg. That standing leg is really firm. That's your tree base. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna bring it up and kick it out and in. Kick it out and in. Out and in. Good. Try not to lean into that chair. If you want to just do this, you can. How about just this? How about just that? I'm just touching my foot to the floor. You can even just stand like this and do it as well. Last one. Good job. Take it over, bring it up, bend those knees, and we push it up and halfway down. Up, halfway down. So it's like a goal post. You watch football, we want it to be just like that, not too far. 4, 3, good job, Dan. Woo! 2, and 1. And then we're gonna pivot towards the chair to stretch. Yep, so I'm stretching my back, my arm, my shoulder, my hamstring, giving a little bit of a break here. And then we'll do-si-do around to the other side. So I got Cindy and then I forgot the name, and we got Helen. Okay. Cindy and Alan, I'm not sure. Fred. Okay, here we go. On to the other side. Remember, you're right in line with the back of your chair. Again, take water if you need it. Standing firm on the inner leg. So this is my right leg. It's weaker than my left. Plus I had injury, fall, whatever. So I have to work really extra hard for this side. So I'm gonna push my foot, balls of the feet, heel into the floor, bend my knee, firm, pull my kneecap up, firm my hamstring and quadricep and thigh and booty. So I'm nice and tall, lifting up, chest, navel to spine. And I just like want to maybe I'm too close to the chair. So I'm gonna point the toe, and maybe you just start off like this, right? I'm just gonna start off. If you want, then you can start to lift the leg. And notice if you start to really lean over onto the side, go ahead and maybe take it a little bit left so you can strengthen the inner side without compromising in order to lift it up. I know you all are smart and you get that, right? Up and down for 4, squeeze. 3, I'm really gonna squeeze, keep that knee bent. The inner leg, 2, and 1. Good job. And then we'll bring it up. So maybe I just go here, right? Maybe I stay here and I just go out and in and out and in. So that's modified. And maybe I want to go up a little higher and add the arm. But you could just do the arm with the leg down as well, right? So let's go for 8 and 7 and 6. Your standing leg is really strong. Keep that hip in. We have 4 more. 4 and 3. You're doing great. It's 2. Oh my gosh. It's 1. I'm starting to lean over. I got to bring it up. Amazing. Step it out. And then we'll pivot to the side. This also stretches. If you can go, you don't even have to go down. Look, you can put your weight up. You could put both hands on the back of the chair. But get that back heel down. So it's a nice stretch here for your calf muscle. For your calf. And your ankle. Let's go ahead and bring it in and then do the other side. And move those. Stretch those ankles. Now let's do the other side again. So I got 1 foot forward. Really stretch back. I'm just moving this so it's not covering. Remember, be careful you don't bow out your knee. Don't lock it out. Pull up that kneecap. Maybe you want to bend a little more so it's almost like a lunge. And let's do the other side. Maybe I take it a little bit deeper. We stretch the front of the back leg and slide it up. Okay, we're going to take both weights and then like I said, take some water. And we're doing good. We're coming around the bend soon. We're getting I'm going to move the chair out of the way, or I'm going to move my body out of the way of the chair. And I'm going to move the rug. So I don't want to hit my chair. That's it. We want to have enough space. Hands on your hips. If you don't want to use weights and you just want to try standing, but if you want to use the chair, please keep the chair. And if you need to sit down, go ahead. So we're going to step and touch and step and touch. So step right and tap, step left and tap, right? Correct? I have my weights resting on my hips to start because that helps me with my balance as opposed to, you can do this, but we're going to just start here. I want you to bend down and up and bend down, heels down and up. Really reach back with the booty and up and up. Nice. 2 more. This is also strengthening our ankles. And then let's march it out. Good job. So march it out and really work those arms. Lift those knees. Up, 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 up. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Good job. Everybody's looking great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we're going to step it out and bring it in. So right arm, right leg. Step it out and bring it in. So going across to the upper corner of your room. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. I have my other hand on my hip. And 1. Good. Here we are in front. I got my right hand on my hip and I'm going to go left leg out, bring it in. Left leg out, bring it in. Left arm out, bring it in. That's it. 4. You got it. Step way out. Step wide. I'm just touching with my toes, 2 and 1. Awesome. And march it out. So while you're marching, or you can stay, stand still, or you can have a seat in the chair, and we're gonna bring my elbows up to chest level, not higher, just right there, so I'm parallel to the floor. I bring the elbows in, arms out, and I go 8, 7, 6, work the chest. 5, I was like, what comes after 6? Backwards. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now, feet about hip width, maybe together. It's up to you, whatever feels better for your balance. And we're going to bring those arms up, stomach in, and we'll tap and tap and tap and tap those elbows. 8, 7, squeeze the chest. It's 4, it's 3, it's 2, it's 1. Good job. Does your neck feel tight? Loosen it up, let it go. Take the legs out, and let's go ahead and pitch it forward. If you can, go all the way down. If not, you just have your hands on your hips. Relax that neck and head. Take it over if you want. Shake it out. If you feel dizzy, please come up. And then we're going to roll it up, navel to spine, big round back, scoop that belly, big round back. Hit an imaginary wall and grow, grow, grow. If you do these, you'll be so happy to see the improvement in your posture. Hands on the hips, step the one foot in, step the other foot in. So we go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. So just right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, or whichever one you started, right? Out, out, in, out, out, in. We can start to move those hips. Out, out, in. Pretend like you're dancing. Out, out, in. Let's do the other side. Out, out, in. So left and right and in. Take your hip and your leg to the left, to the right, and in. Get sassy with it. Out, there you go, and in. Let's go out, out, in. Out, out, in. Like you're walking through mud or sand. Out, out, in. You got it. Out, out, in. Last one. Out, out, in. Great. Feet about hip width. Let's just roll those hips. So Shirley, you can take your feet a little bit wider, and I just want you to move the pelvis and not the whole like this. Can you isolate your pelvis? And then we'll take it the other way. So you're taking the glutes all the way back and forward and side and around, side, forward. Yep. Great. Let's take those arms up, breathe in, and take it down. Great job. Let's put the weights away and have a seat. Take water. We'll bring our chairs back. Have a sip. We'll do a little cool down. Oh, because we started a little bit late. 2 minutes of a cool down and then the relaxation. So let's go ahead and have a seat. How are you feeling? All right, superpower. Let's take that right arm across and stretch. So I got my right arm across, right? And then I hook the left arm under and kind of grab it that way. Yeah, you know this one. I'm going to turn a little to the left for a twist. And then release, both arms come up, sweep it out, and we'll take the other arm across, bring the right arm under, We'll keep that shoulder down. Turn to your right. And then sweep it up. And hands on the legs, chin to the chest, big round back like you did in the beginning. See if that feels a little bit better. Inhale to come up. Arms come up. And stretch over. Don't hold the breath, keep breathing. I don't know why the side stretches, we seem to hold the breath. Up and over, does it feel a little looser? Like there's more space for the air, for the breath. And then we'll come forward, release the neck, release the head, shake it out, la la la, let it all go. Shoulders, neck, head, arms, everything, all loose. Come up like a rag doll, rolling up. And then we'll take if you want, you could sit all the way back in your chair. You could take your cushion. Just make sure you're comfortable. And I put my heels on the backs of the chairs because my feet almost fit comfortably. So I just want to be as comfortable as I can and protect the lower back at the same time. So we'll just take our thumb and our index finger and touch them and bring our hands on our legs and palms facing up. Looks like you're making a little pool of warm water and your hand holding that pool of energy and letting it go through, radiate through the body to cleanse and heal, to nurture and rejuvenate about all them today. So just gently close your eyes from top lid to the bottom. And let the mind is completely empty as you focus on the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Make a little hissing sound when you exhale, like and then whenever you feel ready, close the mouth, just breathing in the nose and out the nose. Letting everything relax, letting the eyes fall away from the lid. Your mouth, your jaw, your tongue relaxes. Add a big smile or a little internal smile. Breathing into the chest, breathing into the shoulders and letting them release. Breathing into the arms, the fingers, the wrists, the hands, letting everything go. Breathing into the chest, in the belly, and all the way down the spine as you lengthen the spine and let it go. From the hips, the thighs, the knees, through your calves and ankles, and through the feet, and every toe, and allowing your body to completely relax, the mind to clear. Allowing the body to rest. Staying nice and relaxed, slowly start to bring your awareness back into your breath. Feeling that sense of inner peace, focus, and calm, inner strength and light and vibrance. And then slowly start to bring your arms above your head. If you want, you can look up and then bring those arms out. And one more time, it's a deep breath in. Grab some sunshine. Let it surround you. Bring it into your heart. And let that sunshine guide you through the rest of your day. Thank you, everyone. Awesome job. Thank you.